Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing an Ask an Amateur, which is when I answer all your zodiac questions, your advice that you need, because apparently a lot of you guys need advice. I have an inbox that's full, like literally full. Before I get into the video, I wanted to show you guys my shirt. This is my Zodiac Haven shirt. I like to tie them for some reason. I think because I'm always wearing like high-waisted jeans where they're like looking really cute with the tie. This is the Aries shirt. It's like the honey type of shirt, but it's like Zodiac version. It comes in every single sign. No, I'm not an Aries, I'm an Aquarius. I just like to wear the different signs because why not? But when I'm out, I don't. I just wear them in videos. But yeah, you can definitely get these on zodiachaven.com. You can crop them, you can tie them, you can distress them, cuff the sleeves, get creative. Also, I want to let you guys know if you want to check me out on Instagram, you definitely can. And that's the Amateur Guru on Instagram. Same spelling, same everything. Yeah. All right, so let's go through these emails. Let's see the issues that everybody's having lately. These are a little old, but I'm still getting into them. All right, so let's start. I'm Sagittarius and I'm in love with a Scorpio. We used to see each other romantically, but one night he got angry at me because I didn't want to meet him. It was quite late and I was tired. And when he asked to meet me, I told him I wasn't feeling it and he got angry and blocked me on Tinder and I didn't have any other connection with him. Shit, that sounds kind of crazy. Fortunately, I know where he lives. It's been exactly a year now since we first met. I've thought about going over to his building and waiting for him. Is this a good idea or should I forget about him? And if I do, what should I say to him? Thanks for your time. Hopefully you read this. Girl, no. First of all, no. Second of all, no. Third of all, are you crazy? Okay, so it starts off weird. Okay, I'm sorry to say this, but I just don't think that Tinder is the place to meet potential love interests. It can work. I have a friend that's been dating her boyfriend off Tinder for a while now. I have another friend that has had all his relationships from Tinder and they all work pretty cool, but they didn't work. It's possible, but if the man's showing you red flags, like for example, you don't want to meet him late at night because you're tired and he's mad and blocks you, like that's kind of crazy. Like you don't need that kind of energy in your life. You just don't do that. If he wanted to message you and if he wanted to talk to you and he wanted to seek you out, he would have done so by now, by unblocking you, by finding you on Facebook, by finding you on Instagram, by going back on Tinder, doing anything. There's so many different ways, but he didn't do that. So that's in itself just says a lot, but it's kind of crazy going over to his building. What are you gonna say? Hey, I know it's been a while, but I know that you live here, so I just want to pull up. And what if he has a girlfriend? What if he, no, don't do that. Please, God, no, do not do that, okay? I'm sorry, I need to be real with you. That's crazy talk. If it was like an ex-boyfriend that you guys were still in love and it was like, you know, more history and it wasn't weird that you knew where he lived and all that stuff, like fine, but this is a guy you don't even know. Like that's kind of crazy. Imagine he pulled up on your doorstep, you'd be like, you'd tell your friends and they'd be like, yo, you need to move. No, do not do that. And just find a new guy, please. Or just be single. Can you be Christian and believe in zodiacs? My boyfriend is a Leo and I'm an Aries. I beloved and he does, but struggles his parents. He should be who he wants, in my opinion. We both love watching you so much and binge watch your vids on car rides. Thanks. First of all, that's so cool. You guys watch my videos on car rides? That's awesome. Okay, so I didn't really understand that, but I'm assuming that his parents judge the whole Zodiac thing. I think you can be Christian and believe in Zodiac. I'm Christian personally. I don't like to talk too much about religion on here or my personal life too much, but I am Christian. I actually have a video on, I have like 2 videos about astrology and God. There's one called Is Astrology Playing God? And it's with Shingy. It's like we're in a car, you'll see the thumbnail, it's very dramatic. The other one is actually just like astrology and God, can you believe in both? Something like that. It's just a video of me talking about it and it's about my whole experience on being Christian and believing in God and having Catholic parents and family members and then a Christian dad. It's like a lot, it's kind of heavy, but if you really want to know more about this and you know, just know my thoughts on it, that is my opinion on it. Take from that what you will, but I think that you can be Christian and believe in God and also be into Zodiac. Hey, so I want to say that I love your video. Second, I want to say that I like this person. We have chemistry. He's an Aries and I'm a Taurus. He likes to be outgoing and he's not afraid of most things. I love to try new things, but at the same time, I don't and just want to stay home. For the most part, I love to be outgoing. Do you think we could be compatible because I'm Aries and he's Taurus? Sorry, I'm going to say he's Aries and I'm Taurus. Yeah, I think you guys can be for sure. I think that it's not the best match ever, but you're not going to be like everyone you date and that's just a fact. It is what it is. You're gonna be different. You're gonna have differences, you're gonna have arguments, and you're not gonna see eye to eye all the time. And it's gonna fucking suck sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's like, is it worth it? Yes or no? Do you guys have chemistry? Do you guys like each other? Do you enjoy each other's company? If so, then yes. I mean, obviously there are certain parts of each personality that are going to be very conflicting. I know what it's like to be the introverted one that likes to stay home and be seeing someone who's super outgoing and likes to be around people. You just gotta either find a love for it and try and enjoy those things too and make a compromise, or you just gotta suck it up and just be like, this is just, you know, nothing's perfect, I'm gonna have to put up with this. Or you're gonna have to just decide that you just want to be alone if it's something that can't work. It's kind of like you either work together or you don't. And obviously if it's always just him going out and you going along with it, that's not fair. He has to compromise for you too. You guys gotta make sacrifices for each other and do things that make you uncomfortable, do things you don't want to do sometimes, and learn to love them, because that's, I guess, what a relationship is about. But as I said, like, I've gone through that. I know what it's like to be like the introverted one, and I always feel like I'm like, oh, can we just not like have people around? Oh, can we? And it's constantly me saying that, and then just kind of like, okay, well, that's not fair if we have opposite personalities in that area. You got to come to a compromise, but it can work. Hey love, first of all, I love you and your content, keep being you, and congratulations on 100K. Thank you. I'm a Libra sun, Aries moon and rising, and have several planets in Libra. All my life I've been afraid to be/commit to a relationship. I've been asked out a few times by people I was close to. However, each time I declined. People thought I was crazy as I'm relatively a social person, but I don't want to be in a relationship. I've been in one relationship with an Aries sun and Cancer moon, but it was very dominant and aggressive, so I broke up with that quickly. To this day, I've never had my first kiss. What's really strange is that I'm the sign of partnership, but partnership scares me. Any advice on how I can get out of my shell or why I act the way I do? That's very interesting. Aries and Libra, aren't you guys opposites? I think you guys are opposites. So I can see why that didn't work out. Sometimes if the negative traits are really strong, then it can just clash. Especially someone that's possessive, that's not cool. Someone that's aggressive and dominant. So, I mean, I've been there. I've been really afraid of relationships and getting into them and going out with guys and, you know, giving people chances, because I'm just like, they're not worth my time. I don't really feel like it. You know, as a Libra, you're such a social person, so it is very interesting that you are one that stays away from this. But also, it's like, if you don't want to be in a relationship, you don't want to be in a relationship. That's it. Like, you need to be okay with that. If that's what it is, then you need to accept that and don't beat yourself up over wanting to be single. I don't know how old you are, but I mean, if you are young, then there's no hurry. Like, there's really no hurry. You need to just understand and know yourself before you can get into a relationship. And you don't want to be in a bunch of shitty relationships just because you're in relationships. You want to make sure that the person that you're investing your time on matters and is worth your time. And I feel like, for me personally, when I actually liked someone, that not wanting to be in a relationship kind of went away, because you like the person. Maybe it's just a matter of you haven't found the right guy, you haven't met the right guy yet, you haven't clicked with someone. Because Libras, I feel like your minds are so intense, it takes a lot for you to really click with someone. And I think that when you do, then that will kind of go all out the window, and you'll feel comfortable enough and good enough in that to pursue it and to be like, okay, maybe I can see this person in my future. So I think you should really, really like not beat yourself up over not wanting to be in a relationship, because you don't have to be in a relationship. If you want to stay single for the next 10 years, you can definitely do that. You just need to understand that and know yourself and be self-aware enough to be like, okay, I don't want this, I'm okay with that. Don't let other people's opinions influence you, because that's not cool. I'm an Aquarius, Gemini, and Cancer, and I have a problem with talking to girls. It makes me wonder if they even like guys, but I keep shooting my shot. What is my problem? Does it live in my sign? Aquarius. I don't know. I mean, I don't know much here to be able to tell you, but it's probably a lack of confidence, because I've had the same issue. I like to relate to people when I give advice, because I feel like it's easier to, you know, have my words like resonate with them. So if you're wondering why I keep talking about myself, it's because I like to be able to relate, because yeah. As an Aquarius, I've liked guys that have had zero interest in me, and like I think that they like me, and I'm like, oh wait, they don't. And it's because we come across as more closed off than we think we do. We think that we're being affectionate and this and loving and caring. Meanwhile, like, to the other person, we seem robotic and we seem detached and we seem distant. So try and figure out if you are that person, if you're detached and distant, and, you know, see if that's something that you might need to work on. because a lot of times like people will just kind of write you off because they think you're not interested because of your detached Aquarian personality. That could be a big thing. I don't think it's that every girl you shoot your shot at is a lesbian and not into guys. I don't think it's that, to be honest. I think that maybe it's a confidence thing, and maybe it's something to do with your detachment. I don't know enough though. I wish I could help you more with that, but that's just speaking from an Aquarius's perspective. I'm an Aries woman currently dating a Capricorn man, and I feel like we connected instantly, kind of like I knew him in a past life. He feels the same as well. My ex Taurus recently moved on, and I usually don't give a fuck about my exes, but it's low-key hurting me and I feel bad. Should I let my man know? Do you think I moved on too quick? We only broke up a month ago. Okay. If you broke up a month ago, you shouldn't have gotten into a new relationship. I'm so sorry about it, because this new guy is probably a rebound and you don't realize it yet. It's totally normal to have feelings for your ex, especially considering it was so recent. I think that it was really fresh for you to be in a new relationship. I don't think you need to let your man know unless you plan on breaking up with him. I think that you need to work on it. And if you decide in a few weeks, a few months that you're really not over it and this new guy's not for you, you need to break it off, because you can't be holding him back from finding the love of his life because you're selfish and you don't know how to end it. So if you do realize that you really don't want to be with this guy and you're not over the last guy, you need to break up with him and tell him. But if you want to work on these issues and get over the guy and really truly connect with this one and give him 100%, then don't tell him, because he does not need to know. Why do you need to tell him? Like, what? You think that it's gonna go well? He's not gonna be like, okay, I understand, let's work on this. No, he's gonna be like, yo, if you're still hung up on your ex, goodbye. I would not be dating someone who's hung up on their ex. I would not. So you do not need to tell him. No. This one's actually a question on the law of attraction, which I haven't talked about in a while on my channel. So first of all, before I even get into this question, do you guys want more videos on law of attraction? Is that something you're interested in? Because I find that all my non-Zodiac videos get not zero views, but not many views. So I just don't know if it's something you guys care to see. So can you please, I know everybody always ignores me when I ask questions, but like, if you're listening to me right now, can you please in the comments let me know, do you want to hear about the law of attraction on this channel? Yes or no? Hey, I know you have a couple of videos on the law of attraction, and I barely started reading the book. However, I'm still having a hard time putting it to work, more so feeling like the situations that I want to happen will actually happen. How can I practice it better or make myself feel like I want to happen will actually happen? So the book she's referring to is The Secret. Okay, so the number one thing about feeling it is, for me, visualization. Like, imagine it. Imagine that shit. Like, when I was driving my mom's car before I got a car, I would literally like be thinking about like, I'm driving my own car right now. Like, this is what it's gonna feel like to drive my car. And I would start thinking about like, oh my God, like I have a car. Like, I'm so excited I have a car, because I wanted a car so bad. And I would really feel that in my soul. Like, I would just like visualize that my car was the one I was driving. And like, I did little things like that would get me excited for it. So for example, I'd start buying little things for my car. Like, I would buy little mini lotions and like those gum packs that like have like 100 gums in them. And I'd buy like hand sanitizers that are mini and a new phone charger to put in my car. I'd buy little things to put in my car, even though like I hadn't even had savings for my car yet. And I would get excited, like, oh, I can't wait till I can do this to my car. I can't wait to do that. I can't wait to put remote starter in my car. And I would get really excited, and I would feel that excitement when I did that. And even now, like, for example, something I did with YouTube. I do this weird thing on Google Chrome where I can like change the HTML and like look at a page with my own text. It's like really hard to describe, but pretty much I'm on my YouTube channel and I went on Social Blade and I like edited my channel to show the number 100. It's not permanent, it's only temporary. When I refresh, it's gone. But I edited my channel name and everything to show 100K underneath it. And I looked at it and I was like, damn, this is what 100K looks like underneath my name. Like, that looks beautiful. And I get excited, like, I can't wait till I hit 100K. Like, I'm totally gonna hit it, blah, blah, blah. And like, it happened really fast. So I really imagine things. Like right now I wanna go to LA, so I'm imagining LA, what kind of outfits I'll wear, like what I'm gonna do down there, like the friends I'm gonna meet. Like I imagine what it's gonna be like to be in LA, and like I feel it, like I look up the weather and I kind of act like it's already in action if it's not, and it just ends up happening. So that's my advice to you. Okay, so that was my Ask an Amateur. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. Check out my Instagram. It's the same name that I have on here, The Amateur Guru. Make sure to follow me on there. Also, if you like this shirt, then definitely go check it out on zodiachaven.com. We got a lot more stuff on there that I think you guys will really like, okay? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then I already told you to give it a thumbs up and stuff. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.